Hi everyone, this is Keith with Positively Osceola right here, right now, live with some amazing folks in Osceola County. I'm with Bree Stefik, who's from Osceola Arts, and Tim Weisheyer with Dream Builders Realty. And today, we are here representing the Downtown Kissimmee Area Council, which is part of the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to turn it over to Bree right now because, well, she's awesome and we should let her talk about things. So we're here really celebrating and honoring somebody who deserves to have that said about him. So Bree, take it away.
Absolutely. As the DKAC is part of the Kissimmee Osceola Chamber of Commerce, we're kind of doing these spots and jumping around and visiting all of our downtown businesses just to celebrate them and thank them for being such a pillar in our community and making downtown Kissimmee the great place that it is. So today we get to visit Tim. Tim, yay! Woo! We love Tim. Tim's been around in downtown Kissimmee for
a while.
Okay, we don't do numbers here. It's no numbers.
We did earlier.
So anyway, yes, we're very excited to be here and to celebrate someone who has done not only great work as a small business owner, but as just a citizen in the community and being on several organizations and boards, school board member at most recently. So Tim, good morning.
Well, good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. Thank you guys for being here. And I've been in Osceola County and in Kissimmee since 1987. Is the real answer, since we will use numbers. But
You can do the math at home.
Yes, we can do the math. And I'm proud to say that I've been selling real estate in Osceola County and out of the city of Kissimmee since the late 90s.
Awesome. That's great. What else you got going on?
I want to kick it.
There's a new thing. There's something going on today. There's a deadline today.
Yeah, so actually we're extending the deadline. So our company years ago created what we called the DVR Heroes program, which is recognizing educators, law enforcement, military, clergy, frontline responders, everyone you can think of that are local heroes. And so the DVR Heroes program has been in existence for a long time, but we're running a promotion right now that we want to just make someone's Christmas a little bit sweeter. And so what we've asked for is for people to nominate a local hero that they respect, look up to, or think that they deserve just maybe something a little extra for this Christmas. And our company will give them a $100 Publix gift card and then also a $100 Target gift card for them to use as they desire. So the deadline was going to be today,
Okay.
but we know that there's a lot of people that still need an opportunity to be recognized, and so we've agreed to extend that deadline until Monday. And
Great.
so new submissions come in. If you know a local hero that you want to be honored and recognized or receive just a little something extra, you can do that by visiting our website at dreambuildersrealty.com. There's a whole page and section that's always dedicated to just heroes, and then there's a link on there that they can see. And of course, it's on our social media channels and everything as well.
Awesome. What's the nomination process like? Is it just a
Yeah,
form?
it's a simple form online, just their name, a short story of why they're being nominated, and then of course it'd be great if they uploaded a photo of the individual, and then we'll go through, make a selection, and then we'll do an announcement on that and a full presentation with that. And of course, we'd love to have Positively Osceola after that as well.
Sure.
Cool.
You know what hits me is, if I insert my head
Yeah.
back into the midst of this. So, so COVID-19, right? It's been, I don't need to explain what the whole pandemic is. We're all living it. But let's take it from a small business leadership position. So, it's impacted everybody. So from where you stand as a small business leader, I mean, you have staff, you have a team of people working. So how is it, what have you focused on through that to get you through this, to keep communicating with people who are concerned with many things right now, whether it be employment, finances overall, or health? How is a small business leader, how have you kept your team focused to be moving forward through this?
Sure. Well, great question. One thing, and we actually just talked about it yesterday in our conference room, is when the pandemic hit and the uncertainty was starting to come in, I pulled together people that worked directly with me and said to them, no matter what happens, you will have a job. Right. You will be paid no matter what. You're my priority, and no matter what we go through in 2020, you have my full commitment that you won't suffer in any way as a result of it. And that was a commitment that we're willing to make because we just truly value the people we have. Of course, it meant also pivoting on things that we're doing like every company has had to do. Fortunately, we were already leveraging a lot of the software that people are now starting to use, Zoom meetings and things like that. So we had already had all of that in place, but then it just became on steroids. I think the biggest transition for me personally is with all the leadership work that I have, whether it's locally on a state level, national level, is having to do so many virtual meetings. That's certainly been a challenge for me because I feel like my days sometimes are just full now with being on a computer screen in some way or another for that. And then the second part I would say is kind of thinking in context of the overall real estate market and how we've had to pivot in what we communicate with people. People are concerned, as they should be, about where the economy is and where it will be going forward. And so a lot of people, when something like this comes, they automatically flash back to maybe the Great Recession and what was happening then and how they saw real estate values plummet as a result of that. And so as all this started to bubble up, people started to come to me and us collectively and say, what should we anticipate? And so we shifted into a position of communicating with people the importance of equity preservation. What is it that you need to know about your house, your finances, your circumstance, and the future of the real estate market to ensure that you can feel comfortable that you won't lose your home, or if there's an unemployment concern or a loss of revenue concern, what is it that we can do as true real estate advisors to come along their side and to ensure that their equity that they've worked hard for and have earned over the last probably 10 years is preserved. And so we spent a lot of time just talking to people about how it is that they can make sure that they're informed and positioned. And in fact, that's actually I think the best offer and Christmas present I could offer to people. If you want to understand where you are right now with your equity, with refinancing, with mortgage rates, and what's going to happen in 2021 with the economy and the real estate market, now's a great time to reach out to us and let us just sit alongside of you as an advisor and a support to help you know and understand and make the best decisions.
That's great answer, and I'll encourage if you have that need, if you're looking for to pursue what Tim just said, no better team to do that with than Dream Builder Realty for sure. So I'd like to invite you to have a deep, as you were speaking. I love what you were saying. So let's have another discussion when your schedule permits, if you don't mind.
No.
Bring it into to a little more deep. We can talk a little longer at that. Cool.
I'm happy to. Appreciate
Awesome.
what you guys do and the positive work that you guys do and the impact that you make in our community. Of course, Bree, you know how I feel about you and your leadership and your service in the community and everything you've done for downtown. You are hyper committed to the downtown business market.
No pun intended.
Well,
Yeah, hyper. No, but you are.
it works.
And it's inspirational to others, and I'm grateful
thank
for
you.
your friendship and your leadership.
Absolutely, same here. You're insane. I don't know how you do it all, but we wouldn't be the same without you, for sure.
We're throwing some
For
wild
sure.
adjectives here,
Yes.
folks. I'm telling you, but it's all cool. Hey, you know what I tell you? This has been a great discussion. Like I said, I look forward to speaking to you with more depth as well. So there you have it, folks. A great discussion here at Dream Builders Realty today from Downtown Kissimmee Area Council and Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce. It's if you're looking for education, if you're looking for some assistance in how to move forward during this pandemic and challenging times, or any challenging times, certainly look to the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce. It's not a time to work alone. It's not a time for businesses to swing at everything. So highly encourage people to contact the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce. And I think that's KissimmeeChamber.com. Is that correct?
It is correct.
A great way to partner with advocates for business, for sure. Well, again, Keith with Positively Osceola, along with Bree Stefik from Osceola Arts, Tim Weisheyer from Dream Builders Realty and DVR Commercial. In and around Osceola County, we are making a positive